Give me 22 minutes.
So now I'll show you the exact AI systems I use to add an extra 10K a month to my clients' online coaching businesses with no team and no 12-hour days. My name's Bo and I build backend systems for online coaches. And by the end of this video, you'll see exactly how these systems work and how to implement them into your own business. So let's get into it. Alrighty, so the AI infrastructure. So as you can see here, what we got is comparing the normal sales cycle for an online coach compared to the automated sales cycle for an online coach. So the normal sales cycle starts off with capturing leads in some way, whether this be through Instagram or any sort of ad, any other way, referrals, anything like that, and qualifying them, nurturing them, booking them to a sales call, and then ultimately selling them. But as you notice, these are all red. And what red means is they're not automated. So as you can see with the automated sales cycle, pretty much all of them are green and then one of them is yellow. So most of it is automated and it's the exact same sales cycle, except the whole front half is pretty much automated, except for the part where you actually sell the client. So this system handles 95% of the work automatically. So the system partly handles capturing leads, but it fully automates qualifying them, nurturing them, and booking them straight to a sales call. And it works 24/7 on autopilot. And not only that, you'll get 391% increase in conversions, 4 times more leads converted, while saving 95% of your time. So let's walk you through the entire funnel and systems/AI tools we use to make this system possible for online coaches. But if you stick around to the end of the video, I'll be giving away a free gift to help you implement this into your online coaching business. So stay tuned to the end. All right, so first off, we're gonna take an overview of the full online coaching funnel. So there is 2 ways we collect leads. This is through our Instagram/social media DMs, as well as Facebook and Instagram ads. And then obviously referrals and that adds on, but these are our main 2 sources. So first off, we'll go through Instagram and social media. So this is organic content. So other than posting organic content, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a Manychat DM automation, which sends lead magnets in exchange for contact information. But then once they get their lead magnet, it's gonna set them straight into a AI DM appointment setter, which is going to be an AI chatbot, which will talk back and forth with the leads, qualify them, and then collects all the information and books them to a call, which we'll talk about later. Then it sends them to an appointment reminder scenario, and then to the sales call, which you take and you sell. And then with Facebook ads, what we do here is we create Facebook ads using AI like HeyGen. Once we create our Facebook ads, we launch them. So then we have it lead into a GoHighLevel form, which will collect lead information, which will be stored in GoHighLevel, which is our CRM. So as you can see here, it will collect their name, their email, their phone number. But then it will lead to a booking page where they can book a call on their own. But if they do not book, it will put them to 2 different scenarios at once. So we'll put them to a lead nurturing scenario, which I'll get into later, as well as an AI appointment setter scenario, which we'll use Retell AI for this, which will call up the lead within a few seconds, qualify them, and book them to an appointment, which I'll get into later. Then once they book a call, they're gonna go to the same appointment reminders automation and then to the sales call. So it's a whole funnel that leads into one spot. So first off, capturing leads. So we're gonna start with social media. So obviously we got Instagram and Facebook DMs are our main places we're going to be capturing leads. So we got Manychat to do this. And what Manychat's going to do is we're going to automate our social media DMs as well as create a DM appointment setter through GoHighLevel. So what we're going to do is we've got 3 strategies for this. So the first strategy is going to be the comment strategy, where we post organic content, and then at the end of the content, we're going to have a CTA, which is going to say something like comment plan for a free program. And then you're also going to have this in your caption. And what this is going to do, so once someone comments that word, it's going to trigger this automation where, as you can see here, it's going to send a DM straight to the person where it's like, hey, it's Josh. To get the free training program, please follow me first so you can get more followers and more engagement on your posts because they're commenting to get something. As well as once they've followed, they will send you the free program. And as you can see, it gets sent here, right there. And also you can make them send over any lead information. So instead of saying, follow me first, it could be like, send your email or something like that. But we don't need to do that because we're going to do this later. So what they're going to do is then this is going to feed into the next stage, which is going to be qualifying the leads, which I'll get to in a little bit. But first off, let's go to the new follower strategy. So what this is anytime a new follower follows you, what it's going to do is going to reach out to them and just say something like, hey, I just saw you followed and figured I would reach out. And then it's going to ask them a question to get a reply. So it could be something like, where are you from and what's making you like my content? Something like that, which then is going to lead to the AI appointment setter later, which we talked about before. And the last strategy is the DM strategy. So what this is you can do this through your stories, your bio, and organic content. But mainly your stories is going to be the best place to do this. This is where you post a few stories about your journey, say your transformation, your weight loss transformation, or a client's weight loss transformation, or a story, or something like that. And then at the end, you're going to have a CTA like this, where it says, DM me, and then put your word to learn how you can do more. And once they DM you, it's going to lead straight to that AI appointment setter once again, which I'll get into later. So then we have paid ads, which is our other way of getting qualified leads in. So we're going to be doing this through Instagram and Facebook ads, which we're going to use HeyGen, which HeyGen is a tool which creates AI UGC videos. So as you can see here, there is a bunch of UGC actors, and pretty much you can paste in a script and it'll be a human-like video, sounding human and looking human, with them moving and interacting, their mouth moving, and pretty much they're going to be saying your script. So you can make really good UGC videos here and create a bunch of them to test. And the reason why these work so well is because people connect with people. And these type of ads where a person is talking to you really convert well. So then we're going to use another tool which is called Manus. So what Manus is it's kind of like ChatGPT, but it's like ChatGPT 10 times better. It's like it's on steroids. So what we're going to use this for is to generate scripts for ads in Manus. So we're going to generate all our ad scripts for HeyGen. And then also we can use this for any other type of copywriting. If you want to do any sort of social media copy, any sort of emails, any sort of statements, any sort of scripts of any kind, you can do that with Manus as well. And you can also use this tool for stuff like researching your target audience. Pretty much what it does is it has its own computer inside and it does a bunch of research and brings back a lot of information. And it just does way more information, like way more research than ChatGPT or something like that, and gets way better results. So we're going to use this to create two different types of ad scripts. So the first type of ad script is creating from a storytelling perspective, where it's a kind of like testimonial style in which, say, a woman is telling you how her friend had this problem with her weight loss and it got solved by your business, and then talk about kind of how good they did. So it's from another person's perspective. And just a little tip here, women actors from HeyGen actually perform just way better. This is what we've noticed from testing men and women actors. Then the other kind of style we're going to do is just more of a straight up style where the actor kind of is related to your niche. So say you're a fitness coach, you're going to get someone who's kind of buff, or, you know, someone who looks like a fitness coach. And then it's going to be talking about your offer, your guarantee, and your business, just kind of straight up, like an ad. So I've actually left you a prompt in the description for Manus to use to create really good converting ad scripts that we've tested hundreds of times. So you can create endless ad scripts, and then we can bump them into HeyGen, which we can then add some B-roll and some transitions to make these UGC style ads. And then we're going to pump them on to meta ads, so Facebook and Instagram ads, which we're going to lead them straight into our landing page, where it goes straight into that lead capture form that I spoke about before to collect all the information. So then this is going to bring us to number 2, which is going to be qualifying the leads. So quick pause. If this system is already feeling like something that you'll be needing and you're done figuring it out on your own, then let's build it together. We're offering a free implementation call where we map this out for your business step by step. Then if this makes sense, we can even build it for you. But either way, you leave with a plan. So hit the first link in the description to book your spot. So there is 4 ways to qualify the leads. First is going to be through a DM appointment setter. The next one is going to be through the AI appointment setter. The next one is going to be through the lead capture form. And the last is going to be through our Facebook and Instagram ads. So I'm going to actually talk about the Facebook and Instagram ads first, just because we just talked about it. So the first thing is you want to have your ad creative and copy to call out to your ICP. So your ideal client, you want it to be calling out to. So it could be something like, hey, 40-year-old mums, online coaches, anything. Hey, are you doing over this amount of revenue in this business? You want to really, really call out to their pain to them. So you're going to do that through your ad copy and your ad creative. So this will qualify the ideal customer. You'll mostly only get people who are actually that ideal customer through doing it. So an example is, are you making $30,000 a month? So if people aren't making $30,000 a month, they're not going to opt in for this ad because they're not making $30,000 a month, so they don't see the point. All right. So then the next is going to be the lead capture form. So you're going to have the lead capture form actually ask certain questions. So not only gather your name, their email, their phone number, but also ask certain questions. So qualifying questions like, for example, on my lead form, I ask how much they do a month in revenue. It could be something about have they ever trained before? Are they a mother? Like anything that qualifies them and makes them a qualified lead for you. So you have them answer that there. And then pretty much what we can do is create an automation where if they click the answer that's not ideal, it will actually filter out those leads and not let them book an appointment. Or it can downsell them to a lower offer that's more for them. And then the higher offer only goes to the actual qualified leads. So you're not wasting time getting on appointments with unqualified leads. The next one is going to be the AI appointment setter. So this, like I said before, we're going to use Retell AI for. What Retell AI is an AI calling platform. So we're going to create the AI appointment setter, which is going to call up our leads. So pretty much we can create AI callers here. So we can create receptionists, we can create cold callers, we can create AI appointment setters, any sort of inbound and outbound kind of caller. But we're going to be creating a AI appointment setter. And where this is going to call up the leads from is going to be through our Facebook ads, for our website, for our lead magnet / form, and as well as our Instagram and Facebook DMs. So the benefits of an AI appointment setter, rather than hiring a real appointment setter, is first off the sub 60-second response time. So MIT, the business school, did a study on how response time impacts lead conversion. So as you can see on this graph here, when you respond in under 1 minute, you're 394% more likely to convert the lead. And then at 2 minutes, it drops dramatically to 160%. And then at 3 minutes, 98%. 30 minutes, 62%. And it just drops and drops and drops. And at 24 hours, it's 17%, where it's not even really worth calling up the lead and trying to convert them to a book call. So then also an AI appointment setter eliminates the need for hiring someone for an AI appointment setter, which can cost up to $25,000 a year. Same with cold outreach. It eliminates the need for hiring someone to do any sort of cold outreach, which can cost $20,000 a year. Same as customer service or a front desk, which can cost up to around $40,000 per year. So it saves a lot of money, and it's a lot cheaper than all these options. And then also, you're not having to deal with them, having to pay them a salary, also being trained, being managed. And if it's a real person, they can still get sick, they want to go on vacation, they want to get raises, they want to get bonuses. And you can replace it with this AI appointment setter, which doesn't need a salary. It won't ask for any bonuses. It won't churn. It won't get sick. You will never need to train it. You will never need to manage it. It will work 24/7, even while you're asleep. If you get someone trying to opt in while you're asleep, it's going to respond to that lead and actually convert it. So you don't have to worry about missing out on leads while you're asleep. And it will always know the answers to every question, and it will never lose its composure. So that's the reasons we use an AI appointment setter. So the results of this is you're only hopping on calls with qualified leads who are ready to make a purchasing decision. So you got no time wasters and no tire kickers. So next up we have the DM appointment setter, which includes this Manychat automation, which has the 3 strategies that we talked about before. So once these kind of 3 automations and strategies go off, it's going to lead to this AI DM appointment setter. So what this AI DM appointment setter does is after, say, someone asks for a free lead magnet. So once they send this lead magnet, it's going to ask a question under that after a few seconds, being like, hey, so are you hey, are you an online coach for me, for example? So, hey, are you trying to lose weight? Or, there's a bunch of different ways you can go around this. But then it's going to follow an appointment setting script, as well as just have a conversation with the lead and then ask them questions to qualify them. And then if the lead is qualified by a few certain parameters, it's going to actually ask the lead to book a call straight into your calendar. And it's going to collect the lead's information and book them straight into your calendar, so you don't have to do a single thing at all. And it's going to do that with all these 3 things. So as you can see here, asking these questions, and then it's going to go straight into this. And then same as here, it's going to go straight into this. Perfect. So then number 3, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be nurturing these leads. So now we've got leads coming in. We're qualifying these leads to make sure they're ready to buy buyers. Now what we need to do is nurture these leads. So we're going to be using GoHighLevel, which GoHighLevel is our main hub for this full AI system and more. It does a lot, and I really, really recommend this tool. So I also have a link down below with a free snapshot, which will be a plug and play snapshot where you get a bunch of different templates around this AI system that you can just import straight in and then switch around a few things around your business, like your business name and some stuff around that. And you pretty much get it fully made for you. So just go head down the link down in the description and press it. So GoHighLevel kind of splits up into 3 different categories. So the first is systems. So there's a bunch of different features. GoHighLevel can pretty much do anything, I'm not gonna lie. Here's a few I used. The social media scheduler. So what it can do is schedule your social media content. And it can post it to all your platforms at once without having to go between each platform and schedule them all up. Then we can create automations here, kind of like Zapier or Make, if you've ever used one of them tools. So we're going to be creating a lead nurturing automation, which I just want to talk about a little bit. So what the lead nurturing automation is going to be is it's going to be a series of SMS messages as well as email messages. So you're going to have an email automation where every day, it's going to send them an email to try get them to book an appointment. And then same with SMS, it's going to send them a few messages to try get them to book an appointment. And then we're also going to have the appointment reminders. So if someone does book an appointment, what it's going to do is it's going to remind them. So it's going to be like 24 hours a day before, it's going to send them a message saying you got a call confirmed at this time. 4 hours before, our call is in 4 hours. 10 minutes before, ours call's in 10 minutes. Please join here. Stuff like that. Then also we're going to use this tool to create our landing pages and forms, which will link up with our Facebook ads from before. We can also track our pipeline because it's going to be our whole CRM. So all our leads is going to be in one spot. So then we're also going to be able to integrate it with the AI caller setup. So as you can see, we're going to connect Retell AI to GoHighLevel. So then when someone submits the Facebook lead form, we can make them the AI appointment center make a phone call and call them straight up to try to get them to book an appointment. So then we're also going to connect our Facebook ads. So all our Facebook ads just link straight into GoHighLevel where we have our whole CRM and our whole client database. Then also we're going to use GoHighLevel to create that AI chatbot for the AI DM setter. So we're going to create this, and then we can also create some automations around it as well once we're done connecting it to Manychat and all them other things. So I actually have a free 15-day trial plus a snapshot, including all my custom built templates down in the description for GoHighLevel that you can just click and then open, and you can just switch out a few things and then they're all ready to go for you. So go down the link in the description and make sure you use it. So the GoHighLevel lead nurturing automation is actually going to look something like this. As you can see, you're going to have the emails, and then it's going to be like wait a day, and sends another email, and wait a day, sends another one. Same thing for the text message ones. So the goals is to get leads to book another call, and you do this for email and SMS. So then number 4 is booking calls. So you got 4 ways calls are actually coming through. So through the AI appointment setter, through them calling up the leads and being like, hey, do you want to book a call because you're qualified, So then also through the AI DM setter, so through all your organic content, sending them to your DMs, and then that DM setter is gonna book them straight into your calendar. Then the lead nurturing system, so when a lead opts in to your Facebook ad, but doesn't book a call, your lead nurturing system's gonna nurture them up until they're ready to book a call and try get them to book a call. Then also your landing page from your Facebook ads. So once someone goes onto your landing page, you're gonna have your calendar there and they could just book a call by themselves. So this is how online coaches are scaling from 10 to 30 to 50K a month. So if you want this for your business, click the first link in the description and book an implementation call. And please, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like and subscribe for more.